Welcome to present progressive tense, şimdiki zaman, yor. So today we're going to be talking about the present tense. So that's when you say things like, I am going, he is reading, they are praying. So let's start with the meaning of this grammar. We'll use the first example at the top of the page. Tanrı hakkında öğretiyoruz. We are teaching about God. We are teaching about God. So let's look at the form of this sentence. As you can see in all Turkish verbal sentences, it's completely backwards from English. So we are teaching about God becomes God about teaching we are, right? So the subject would be biz. It's invisible in this sentence. And then we're talking about the object, which is God here. We have the preposition hakkında, and then the verb at the very end, which is conjugated for we. Öğretiyoruz. Now you see there's a red I in that sentence. It's red because it can change, and this is four-way vowel harmony. Okay, not two-way, so four-way. So can you remember what the four-way vowel harmony vowels are? I'll give you a second to remember those. They are I, U, and U. So I without a dot, I with a dot, U, and U with two dots. All right. So in four-way vowel harmony, I'll remind us, A or is e or I is I, O or U is U, or U is U. Okay, so all you have to do for this form of conjugation is you take the stem, here it is öğret, and you can see that down in the middle of the box in the middle of the page. Öğret is the stem or the root word without mek, right? If you want to say to teach, it would be öğretmek, right? So you take off the mek and you just are left with öğret. Look at the last vowel in the word, which is e. Are you following? And then you add the four-way vowel harmony vowel, and then all you have to do after that is add yor to make it like ing, right? Like teaching. And then just put the personal suffix on the end. So in this case, it's we. So how would you say you are teaching? Sen, you, singular, informal. You are teaching about God. I'll give you a second to try and say that. All right. Tanrı hakkında öğretiyorsun. Okay, so the vowel harmony doesn't change. It's still the I after öğret. You add the yor, and then the personal suffix conjugation, which is to be, right? In yor and a lot of the tenses, we use the to be. Remember we did the assignment where we had you put to be, I think it was to be on the left and possessives on the right, and we looked at the differences between them, right? So it's not öğretiyorun. We don't put possessive suffixes in this grammar. It's to be. Just like in English, we say are teaching, you are teaching, I am teaching, right? Öğretiyorsun. You are a mother. Sen annesin, right? If you want to say your mother, you'd say senin annen. But here, you are teaching, sen öğretiyorsun. All right, I'll give you a minute to practice. I'll say some English sentences and repeat them, okay? Try this without looking at this page. You are going. Sen gidiyorsun. We are speaking. Biz konuşuyoruz. They are coming. Onlar geliyorlar. All right. Now at this point, you might have noticed that if a verb ends in a vowel, you put the yor directly onto it. So for example, the word okumak, to read, take off the mak, you're left with oku. Instead of putting vowel harmony in there, all you have to do is put the yor and then the personal suffix. So how would you say siz, as in you guys are reading? Siz okuyorsunuz. All right, and we will apply this in class more, and I'll have you plan this out when you're going to review it and practice it more on your own.